Happy Solstice, Aquarius, and welcome to Osirian Rivers. If you're new here, this is where we blend runestones with oracle readings to bring you messages from beyond. We like to demystify the mystical here. This message is for Aquarian Sun, Rising, and Moon. And we're going to start by pulling a runestone. The runestone that we have is partnerships. This is where roads cross, or paths cross between people. And right now, we're coming up right on the middle of it and deciding who's coming with us on the path and which way we're going. It's going to become very apparent, possibly today, possibly as you're watching this video, going, oh my goodness, I really thought I could do both. I really thought I could be friends with this person and still walk this path. And that's not always the case. So it's really important that we're choosing the people around us very wisely, and also understanding that whoever is around us is a reflection of where we are. So it's really easy to say somebody else is holding you back, or that somebody else is responsible for your happiness, and that's never the case. Now, somebody else might do something that you don't like, or act in a way that's bothersome to you, but ultimately, your emotions are your own responsibility. You can't ever put that on anybody else. It's this Hollywood tale that we get sucked into of the happily ever after, or that you make me happy. And it's just not that way. I think Aquarians understand this more because they're allowed that distance. I always think of Aquarians as the clouds. Honestly, sometimes people just sort of forget to even look up, and you're just happy up there doing your own thing. And if you have a great idea and you want to zap somebody with a lightning bolt of it, you do. You can fry them. You're also the water bears with the rain clouds that come. And how is it that, of course, creation pops out as I talk about the rain clouds and Aquarians being the rain bringers in relationships, where you guys really bring change. Really, like, you're weird and somehow it works and makes everything new. And then as soon as the new thing happens, Aquarius is off to the next thing. I kept thinking that song, this is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius. And I wanted to play it. It seems so silly. I really wanted to play it, and I had to stop myself because it's like, oh God, you've got to be so sick of that song. You know, everybody else loves it, but if you're an Aquarius, you're probably like, I already got these new beats. You got to listen to this. Oh my goodness. Or maybe that's just not your style of music. All right. So we have here the miracle that's around the corner for you. I hope you can see these cards all right. It's a giant beam of light. It says miracle. Where you guys are probably not feeling like you're shining very brightly. But the miracle is around the corner, through the smoke. You're creating. You're busy doing something. Even if you think you're not doing something, your subconscious is creating the fabric of the reality that surrounds you and the people that you connect with in such intricate levels that are impossible to comprehend, though Aquarians might just try and do it. And what you'll find is a root system beyond comprehension, that we're all interconnected and that those people and those partnerships are coming into your life now. Really pay attention to the signs of who's showing up for you in your life and how things are, how you're feeling about it, and what exactly you are creating because of who's around you. As humans, we adapt to our environment, but our environment also adapts to us. We live in these houses. This isn't natural. I just turned on my heat because a gust of wind blew through. It's not even very cold outside, but I have that luxury of climate control. Probably, honestly, because of all the Aquarian engineers. I mean, Nikola Tesla is a famous Aquarian. That's one that comes to mind. Man. There is rejection of your genius, though. There will always be rejection of your genius because people don't know how to fit around you. So there's going to be a lot of people saying that what you're trying to create doesn't work. And this message isn't for everybody, so if it doesn't resonate with you, maybe check out your moon sign, maybe check out your rising. But I am feeling that what is in front of me right here, this message is for somebody, is saying that don't doubt yourself, don't doubt your innate ability. This character here is holding paint brushes, and there are ghost-like figures around him. I don't know how well you can see the card. And he's in a courtroom with blank walls. There's no way anybody's gonna let this guy paint in there. He doesn't belong there. He's clearly rejected. But does that mean that he doesn't have valuable skills? No. It means that he's got to find some other white walls to paint on. And I believe that Aquarians right now are, when the smoke clears, they're going to be in a place where they can create these ideas. Aquarians make stuff happen. I mean, as big as you can dream it right now, as long as you can stay connected to reality, stay grounded, stick with your roots. Where do your roots go? What nourishes you? Yes, we have paths that go different ways, but you have to honor the fact that whichever way you're coming from, this way or that way, to meet the people, that becomes your root system. So as you continue on a path with whatever came with you or didn't go with you, honor the different aspects of where not only you came from, but all of the people that you've come in contact came from. Because that's going to be your anchor to reality. And even when those people are harsh and rejecting you, understand that that's what creates the miracle for you. That's what shows you when the blinding light has faded and when the smoke begins to clear and you've had that time in the smoke and in the confusion to feel what's underneath, to feel where your roots are. That's when you know that you'll have the right place for your seeds. And that any rejection and any hurt and confusion that you felt going through your creative process, going through the miracle of having epiphanies of what you are to do, the rejections that you face is not to tell you don't do this. It's not, you know, you could get afraid, like say, oh, these people don't want to help me on this project, or I feel alone. And instead of saying maybe I'm not supposed to do this, when you know what you're creating is good for you and that it's part of your root system and that it nourishes you, if if you are staying true to your path and staying true to the miracle that you've seen, all of these rejections are good for you because they kick you out of the place where you don't belong and just bring you to where everything will flourish for you. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please click the like button, share, and subscribe so that you can get my next video. Comment below if there was anything specific you liked about this setup. I want to do it a little bit different because Aquarians are a little bit different, and I love that about Aquarius. I have many, many Aquarian friends, and you guys are awesome. So keep being your super awesome selves, and I will see you soon.